Good morning and welcome to Wisdom Word. Thank you for joining us this morning. So we're talking about today practices that will keep us balanced, practices that we can do on a daily and during the day moment to just bring us back to center. And as you know, if you've been listening for the last 4 or 5 days, one of my favorite practices, and I think most simple practice that any of us can do, is practicing conscious breathing. So that said, let's start with a nice deep breath this morning. Breathing in, breathing out. And for the last several days together, we've been practicing one style of breathing, which is called Samavriti. It's an equalized breath, it's a calming breath, it's a balancing breath. And so you use your mind to shape your breath, breathing in, pausing, breathing out, and counting on your inward breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. So your count may not be 4, but what you're doing is just using your mind to, oh yeah, there's my even breath, there's my peaceful breath, there's my deep abdominal breathing that I'm going to remember to do, that I'm going to remember to breathe deeply, abdominally, straighten my spine, balance my chakras like a string of pearls, and continue using my mind to watch my breath. So if I start to focus on my breath, my mind shapes my breath when I'm coming into a breath exercise, such as the Samavriti, breathing in, pausing, breathing out. And I use my mind to really regulate my breath so that my inhale and my exhale are the same length. My inhale is deep abdominal, my exhale is deep abdominal, and it's the same length. So breathing is my number one practice. There are many other practices that I engage in that help me stay calm, that help me stay centered, that help me become more self-aware and learn about myself and change the things that need changing so I can be a better human being, so I can practice being a better person. So I can practice being calm, I can practice being centered, and those practices that help me practice being calm, centered, better human being, they are the tools that we use to help us relieve the body of stress, relieve the body of negative or intense chemistries that get mixed up in the body. So the practices of eating healthy, of breathing, of exercising, of doing yoga, of being mindful, all these practices actually lend to you feeling better and having a better life, a better quality of life. So there's a lot of benefit from the practices, aside from the fact that it can help us be calm, be clear, see things a little bit clearer, see a bigger picture, learn how to navigate when things are changing. And for sure we are in an intense changing time. That hasn't changed. We've been rapidly changing in this new age for the last 30, 40 years. It's simply speeding up and getting much more down into the material, and so it's making changes in the material things around us, the way we look at things, the way we deal with things, our routines. Breathing in, breathing out. Now I work at home anyway, and I work, teleconference off the computer, so that hasn't been a huge change for me. But nevertheless, there have been so many changes in the rhythm that's been taking me a while to get into a new rhythm. And in a changing time, I think that trying to stick to an old rhythm often doesn't work. And so part of what we need is to be centered with the energies around us, with our own energy, look at how we're reacting to or responding to the energies that are out there around us, and recognize how we want to respond to them. Whatever comes, whatever changes, I want to stay centered and balanced. I want to stay healthy and whole. And I'm assuming I want to be happy. And I'm assuming that's what keeps us all connected. We all have the same desire. And, to keep that happiness, to keep that balance, we found over the years that certain practices really help and certain habits really hinder. So sticking with the tools and the practices that help is kind of the topic today. I have many tools that I've used over the years, always conscious breathing being my number one go-to, meditation probably being my number two go-to, breathing and meditating help keep me balanced. But over the years I've practiced things like the chakra attunement that we have been practicing together every day, and we'll do at the end of this little call today. And also in the last, since about 2014 or 15, every year we've received invocations, prayers that we've used daily. The invocation for 2018, so year before last, was a really powerful invocation. It was based on fearing not. And I've noticed over the years when I'm practicing the new yearly invocation that oftentimes bits and pieces from one of the older invocations will come up because those practices were helpful. So things aren't always behind us and they're not always in front of us. When we're in the moment, we can draw from what supported us in the past and continue to bring it forward into the future. And we can learn from the moment to leave behind stuff in the past that didn't work. So one of the things that I brought forward is the Fear Not invocation. I will post it on the Facebook Wisdom Word page today, and perhaps send out a MailChimp on Saturday posting it again. So the invocation, fear not. I face fear with the truth in my heart that love is the way. I am love. Let's all say that. I face fear with the truth in my heart that love is the way. I am love. Breathe it in. I shine the light of my divine nature onto the shadows, illuminating my fears. I am divine love. When you sit with your fears, when you meditate, you're going to see them. You're going to be shining the light of your divine nature onto those fears. That's the reason that we do the practice, that we meditate, that we become self-aware so we can see what we fear. We can face it down. I know in my heart that fear cannot survive in the light of divine love. I am divine love. I face each day with love and gratitude. I face each day with love and gratitude, knowing that love is the greatest power in the universe. I am love. So let's go ahead and say this together. I'll post this somewhere if you'd like to use this one again. And I know some of you practiced for 365 days with us on this. And this one, even though I practiced it in 2018, it would come in 2019. It's been coming in again in 2020. So it pops up into my consciousness. It's a support and a reminder and an energy from spirit that reminds me what really is true power. Fear not. I face fear with the truth in my heart that love is the way. I am love. I shine the light of my divine nature onto the shadows, illuminating my fears. I am divine love. I know in my heart that fear cannot survive in the light of divine love. I am divine love. I face each day with love and gratitude, knowing that love is the greatest power in the universe. I am love. So I'll try it a little slower. I face fear with the truth in my heart that love is the way. I am love. Let's repeat that. I face fear with the truth in my heart that love is the way. I am love. I shine the light of my divine nature onto the shadows, illuminating my fears. I am divine love. I know in my heart that fear cannot survive in the light of divine love. I am divine love. I know in my heart that fear cannot survive in the light of divine love. I am divine love. Breathing in. Breathing out. I face each day with gratitude, knowing that love is the greatest power in the universe. I am love. I face each day with gratitude, knowing that love is the greatest power in the universe. I am love. Breathing in. Breathing out and just sitting into that awareness. Sit into it, keeping the spine straight, drawing the breath in, palms open. Maybe close your eyes for a moment and just feel the resonance of knowing that love is the greatest power in the universe and that you are love at your core. Breathing into your heart. Shining your heart out into the world. Breathing into your heart. Finding that love in your heart. In my heart, I know love is the way. Repeat. In my heart, I know love is the way. I am love. In my heart, I know love is the way. I am love. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. If you take a few moments in the morning to use your mind to focus on your breath, welcome the day by shaping your breath in a nice, deep, open, even keel. And as you shape your breath, let your awareness begin to go to your chakra system, that energy system. And one of the things that we're doing when we go through this tones, the vibrations of the sounds, and we focus on the color and we breathe into each chakra, is we're clearing any residue that may have gotten stuck to the chakra. So we're kind of electromagnetic energy, so that means our chakras pick up things just like your hair picks up, smoke if you go in a smoky room, or, kind of dirt in the environment and you want to wash it if you've been in a really public place for a long time. Well, your chakras are very sensitive and they pick up energy. So when we tone them and spin them with the power of our breath, the sound of our voice, and our visualization, we're shaking off or breaking up issues on them, things that stuck to them. And since we're habitual, human beings are habitual beings, a lot of the fears that we have tend to be habitual fears until we face them down and change them. And so they can be stored, fears, prejudices, judgments, they can be stored in the different chakras. And after a while, when you do this exercise, you have the opportunity to start noticing, which one did I have to clear a little bit more? Which one was a little bit harder to tone with? Which one, even with your inner eye, you start to see them. Which one the colors are dimmer, or I feel like something's stuck in my belly or stuck in my throat. These are things that we often say, oh, my gut has a stomach ache, or I feel like I got punched in the gut, or there's a bump in my throat, and, this is a sign. If any of these thoughts come up to you, this is a sign that, the chakra is out of balance. So one of the things I loved about the chakra attunement in the beginning, when I really didn't understand myself and I was not very self-aware, I just knew that I needed to make changes, that I wasn't happy. So I started on paths that maybe could lead to happiness and knowing myself better. And, in the beginning, I loved the chakra attunement because I didn't have to think of what emotion is going on, or what what struggle is going on in my power chakra, or why does my heart hurt or feel betrayed, the back, or what's the pain in my shoulder. Extensions of your heart chakra are the chakras in the shoulders that are compassion centers. And so eventually, by practicing it, it led me to realize that I was doing something that helped me. So you might be taking a lot of vitamin C, and because you hear that's really good to help combat the virus, to strengthen your immune system. But you may not know exactly what it's doing in your body, but it's good for you. And the chakra attunement was the same way for me. Maybe you can comment on the Facebook page if you like. That's the only place I can see your comments. And let us know that, gee, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 days. I feel a difference. I feel a difference in my heart, or I notice this. So that, might be helpful in all of us sharing and learning from one another. But this practice can help you become more self-aware, can help you become aware of what's clearing, what's opening, what's becoming clearer in the dream time or in your mind. So breathing in. We're going to quickly run through the chakras, and before we get off, we want to talk a little bit about the third eye chakra, the vision, and what images especially digital images, the images you see on screens, the images that you see, all the time. If you're really focused on your smartphone or your computer and you're focused on the news, you're seeing a lot of images that are really imprinting deeply. And this kind of work, when you're looking inward and you're meditating and you're starting to watch your chakras, you're exercising a different kind of imaging that is for the benefit of keeping you balanced, keeping you aligned, and keeping you calm, and keeping you clear, purposeful, and happy. So breathing in, begin to imagine the aura around you, above your head, below your feet, to the right of the body, the left of the body, in front of the body, behind the body. Continuing your slow, deep breathing and nice, balanced, natural breathing. Imagine that there's a mist as you draw in your breath and you focus on the mist being red. There's a red mist or vibration. You're going to bring this red and swirl it through your aura, and you're going to connect it to and resonate with the chakra at the root of the body, the tailbone and the pelvis. And you're going to tone a low tone to resonate that chakra, to bring that fresh red energy through into your root. Ready? Drawing the breath in, surrounding the body with the red mist, bringing in the low tone, and imagine that tone spinning the chakra, the root chakra. Ready? Notice the shift of energy in your body, continuing to focus on red. One more time, low tone. Feel your root connected to the new healed whole Mother Earth. Breathing in, see the red swirling through the body and pulling up a ribbon of orange. Red and orange, the orange of the inside of a papaya, the fruit, the orange, a tangerine. Sunsets, the inside of a seashell, imagining it, visualizing it. Pull it towards your sacral chakra, the belly chakra, that's at your navel area and your lower back. Breathing in. Spin that chakra using the power of your breath and the tone of your voice. It's a medium tone, 2 times. Feel the energy moving. Begin to see the ribbon of red and orange pulling in the shining vibration of yellow, the color of the earth's sun, spring flowers, buttercups, dandelions, tulips. Breathing in, breathing out. Yellow, the color of your solar plexus, the power chakra. This is the seat of the will, where the throat is the will expression. The power chakra is the seat of the will. We're connected to every other human being here. As a blueprint of the human being, this chakra is moving from dominance into the heart chakra. So we're moving into the open heart period of our evolution. Breathing in, breathing out. The yellow, orange, and red swirling through your body. Focus on it. A high tone 2 times will spin out the and clear up the yellow chakra, the power chakra, located above the navel and right below the edge of your rib cage there, around the back and the front. The power of the root, the orange, the solar plexus. There are base chakras, there are foundation connecting us to the new healed whole Mother Earth, opening the palms to receive, feeling the rainbow light of green coming in, the green, the yellow, the orange, the red, the green comes in, connects to the heart chakra, the healing color, the trees, the grass, the leaves, the stems of the flowers, the fresh green energy of springtime, drawing the breath in. The sound of the heart is an ah, and so you shine your heart out from the back and the front of the chest area, and just continue breathing. You can start ahhing. Ah. 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 Shining your heart out. Bask in your loving heart's energy. Bask in the divine love from the center of your heart. Bask in the compassionate love of the universe, feeling it in yourself and your heart. Breathing in, green, yellow, orange, red, swirling through your chakra, cleaning out old dust, old fears, building a strong boundary in your chakra that filters things that want to enter in. Fears, viral fears on all the levels. Breathing in, breathing out. The throat is the sky blue. The throat is the expression of will, the expression of joy, the expression center. Breathing in, breathing out. It's all the way around the neck. Kind of the base of the throat is where the chakra sits. Sky blue, lapis blue, bright blue, Mary's mantle blue. The sound is not as attractive. It's a clearing of throat. We'll do it a few times. Clear your throat as much as you need, resonating with the blue sky energy. And the compassionate mantle of Mary. Continue clearing the throat as much as you need. Feel the energy of the blue, the green, the yellow, the orange, the red swirling through your chakra, below your body, above your head, to the side of the body, right, to the side of the body, left, to the front of the body, to the back of the body. I'm filled with this rainbow light. Coming up now to a mixture of blue and purple at the third eye. This is indigo, the vibration of Michael the Archangel, the vibration of truth, the indigo energy, the mixture of the crown and the throat, expressing in our vision. It's right at the third eye, in the center of your forehead. It angles through and comes to the base of your skull, and that divot where the spinal cord comes up and meets the skull. And the vision, very important. Breathing in, breathing out. Indigo, swirling in with our green, yellow, orange, red, blue, all swirling through the body. Focus on the indigo. The sound for the third eye is E. E, 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 strung together, but very high-pitched. We'll do it twice. And spin open your third eye. Take a moment to ask to see clearly what you need to see today. To see clearly and with love and compassion what is going to bring the best balance to your life. What are the best actions to take today? Breathing in, breathing out. Pulling in the indigo with the breath. Sit with the energy, the color rainbow healing, moving through your aura, breathing in your body. Your chakras aligning like a string of pearls. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming to the crown, which is violet, purple, amethyst color. The crown chakra above the head. I like to imagine there's a frisbee up here. The fountain of light that's moving through my aura and up through my body from the new healed whole Mother Earth, from my connecting to the rainbow light healing energy to the chakras. I'm going to just bounce it, pour it, move it out of my crown. Going to knock that frisbee that I've imagined up through the ceiling, up to the highest possible source I can, so I can sit in the shower of light that follows these two chakra exercises for the crown. The sound is wah, and it goes from low wah, 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 to high. Focus on the violet amethyst energy of the crown, bringing it in. Wah, 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 wah. Again. Bask in the shower you've invited from the highest possible source. Feel the rainbow energy swirling in your aura, the ribbon of light, the gift of the rainbow, the vibration of color and sound moving through your aura, winding its way through, protecting you, balancing you, enlightening you. So you can do this a couple times a day if you want. You can do it for longer periods. The original chakra attunement that I have does follow those colors and sounds. It also was done in a studio, so it's a better sounding quality than this, and it was done with music. The music was done with a musician who's very talented, who had me channel which one's sounds to use for each chakra. So it's very powerful. It is on our website, and I am still working on getting the clip up on Wisdom Word or Out for Every, the small clip of it that you can use. Breathing in, breathing out. So very important thing, we mentioned yesterday that before you go to social media in the morning, before you go to the news, make sure you do some breathing, make sure you do a 20-minute, 25-minute meditation, some of these exercises that will bring clarity for you. Back in 9/11, during 9/11, so September 2001, 9/11, we did this daily connection on the phone, and it's reminding me of that, and I see some of you participated in that and are participating now, where we got on every morning, we did a little meditation for healing, for calming, and I feel that same rhythm, but in a different level. It's like we're spiral around, but we spiral up. Since 9/11, I've learned more, I've become a better practitioner, and better at daily meditating and breathing and keeping that rhythm going. So one of the things that Kuan Yin, one of my guides, had told me very clearly at that time was to stay away from the TV. I don't even have a TV, but to stay away from the computer or the media, stop looking at the same images over and over again. So certainly you need to know things, know what's going on, go to your official state website, or and gather news maybe briefly once a day, but staying on past, I think she had said, don't stay on media past 9 in the evening, 8 or 9 in the evening. Shut down media so that you have time to clear the images that have been fed to your third eye and your brain all day long before you go to sleep. Because during the sleep time, dreaming is really powerful. And at this time when the veils are thinner, the energy is mixing, your dream time is powerful. We'll talk a little bit more about the dream time tomorrow. Just wanted you to remember, don't get addicted to overwatching the same images over and over and getting them imprinted in your brain. Have a wonderful day, and tomorrow is our last one of this scheduled teleconferences and Facebook Live. We won't be, tomorrow's Saturday, we won't be doing it on Sunday because I have classes Sunday morning. If you'd like to do another week of it, please let me know via Facebook. Just go on the Wisdom Word fan page and let me know you'd like to do this again or it's helping you, and then I will plan on doing it again next week for another 6 days. Blessings. Have a wonderful day.